Hello, it's David Allen and you are watching Sporting Icons.
Right, so there's an article here from TalkSport which Tyson Fury had a chat with, and I'll put that article in the description box. Go have a read once you finish with this video, of course. Now, in this one, Tyson Fury is talking about how when he fought Wladimir Klitschko for the unified world titles back in 2015, how Wladimir Klitschko tried to cheat him on 5 different occasions, tried to get 5 different advantages that he was aware of course. And this is what Tyson Fury had to say by blasting Wladimir Klitschko a cheat. I'm a boxing historian, especially when it comes to heavyweights. Klitschko was a good champion and done well in his career, but as a person, I've no respect for him at all. None. The man's a cheater. The man's an out-and-out cheater. He's a jealous person and he's resentful. When I went to fight Klitschko, it was my first time stepping up and I was a 10-1 underdog. The win meant so much to him that he was going to do anything to get it. I mean, anything, and even when it means cheating. Even the week of the fight, they messed around with the weighing scales to start with. They said I weighed 17 stone 9 pounds. I've not been 17 stone 9 pounds since I was about 10 years old. It was another mind game because you think that you've lost a stone in weight. Even my Uncle Peter said, I thought you've been eating. Have you not been eating your food? I said I'm 18 stone 4. We went back on my scales, 18 stone 4. So that was one little cheat. I said to him across the weigh-in, you rigged the scales. And while you're at it, you can take them heels out of your shoes as well. He was as tall as me. Wladimir is 6'5". I don't look up at a 6'5" man. I said, you've got stilts in your shoes, like platforms. So that was 2 things. Then on the day of the fight, I would go down to the venue like I do every time to check the venue out and check the ring out. I get in the ring and there's 10 inches of foam in this ring. It was like a memory foam mattress. I got on it and I said to my dad and my Uncle Peter, I cannot fight in this ring. It felt like I was on the moon. It's energy sapping, and the thing is that I'm a mover, so he wanted to take the legs away. Johnny Nelson told me that he was training on the same canvas in Austria in his training camp, so he was used to it. For the first time in a long time, he was boxing someone who wasn't bothered about how much money he was getting. He wasn't bothered about winning his belts. I was there just to get the win. If he's done that to me, how many people has he done it to over their career? How many people needed that money and didn't say anything? I was like, I don't need to fight anyway, so let's just go home. With an hour left to go, there was still no fight on. We were going home. I had my flights planned to leave. In the end, Wlad Klitschko said, take it out. And then the ring became a normal mattress. And then there was a problem with the gloves. In a world title fight, as a mandatory challenger, you can pick your gloves whatever you want to wear. The gloves I ordered were puncher's gloves, and the gloves they gave me were like 2 big cushions. They said, these are the gloves we have, take them or leave them. I said, you know what, give me the gloves, I'm not bothered about the gloves. At that point, we couldn't fly any gloves in, it was too late in the day, so we took the crappy gloves that I didn't want, and that was another thing. In championship fights, a person from the opposite team comes in the changing rooms and watches you get your hands wrapped up. Vitaly was in my changing room, so we sent my dad to go into his changing room to watch him get wrapped up. By the time my dad got in there, he's already wrapped up, bandages on, gloves on, ready to go. So my dad says, take them off or we're going home. Anyway, my dad stormed out of the changing room and had an argument with his manager. He said, come on, let's go home. They're cheating CUNTs. At that point, I'm thinking, God almighty, does this mean that much that you have to mess around to get this much of a victory over a 10-1 underdog? Every single cheat he tried, we pulled him up on it. We made him change and play fair. I believe Wladimir Klitschko was already beaten before he got in the ring on that night. Watching him walk to the ring, he had the face of a loser straight away because all of his little antics didn't work. All I had to do was go in there, play my part and get the win. Tyson Fury statement. So there you have it. So there were 5 different things that Wladimir Klitschko tried to do to Tyson Fury to get the win. Now, we do know about the mattress thing, that is for sure. I remember Mick Hennessy going at Wlad Klitschko over the thickness of the ring. Now, with the gloves as well, we know about that and all the things that Tyson Fury said, because the thing is, as Tyson Fury said there, how many times had Wladimir Klitschko and Wlad Klitschko, of course, done this to opponents, but opponents not said anything just because they wanted the payday. So all advantages to Team Klitschko, which is, listen, if you can get away with it, then you get away with it. But why would he have needed to do that against Tyson Fury? Because on paper, as Tyson Fury said there, he was a 10-1 underdog. So therefore, Wladimir Klitschko was supposed to go in there and absolutely steam him. But the whole thing got flipped up. So therefore, Wladimir Klitschko just felt deflated walking to the ring, which is one of the things why I said that I wish that we'd have seen the rematch so we knew what was going to happen. But either way, we don't know. But the thing is, I mean, Tyson Fury, he went over there, he did an absolute number on Wladimir Klitschko. He won that one quite convincingly. And was it down to the fact that Wladimir Klitschko was actually training on this 10-inch mattress? But on fight night, he was fighting on one that didn't have that much cushion. So, Wladimir Klitschko was all off. Who knows what it was? But either way, I mean, everything that Tyson Fury said, not really a good look for Wladimir Klitschko, is it? And I'm pretty sure once a lot of the opponents of Wladimir Klitschko hear this from Tyson, they'll probably come out with like their own ones as well. But as I said, it's boxing and you do everything that you can to try and gain some advantage. It's the unfortunate way of sport. Boxing is boxing, and any kind of little advantage you can get, that's exactly what you do, and that's what Wladimir Klitschko tried to do. And to Mick Hennessy's credit and Peter Fury in that, they weren't having it. They weren't having it, and these guys are quite serious. You change it or we're going home. So either way, that's what it is. Article in the description box where Tyson Fury has branded Wladimir Klitschko an absolute cheat. You drop your thoughts below about it, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.